New details tonight at 5 o'clock on the second day of jury selection in the Aaron Hernandez murder trial. Hundreds more potential jurors had to fill out those questionnaires at the courthouse today. But we wanted to know, how exactly does this process work? Well, NBC 10's Adam Bagney breaks it down for us. He joins us live from Fall River with more on this story. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Dan. Well, as you said, today, day 2 of this jury selection process. In total, it lasts about 2 weeks, and I have to tell you, it is slow, it is painstaking, and in many ways, it's complicated. Selecting a jury in the murder trial against Aaron Hernandez is in many ways unprecedented. Roughly 1,100 potential jurors are being called for the case, an amount abnormally high, if not unheard of, for a state trial. Put it this way, that's more potential jurors than the trials of Whitey Bulger and even O.J. Simpson.
The judge and the commissioner have decided, look, the jury commissioner, that we're going to get everybody we can. We don't want to, have too few people so that we can't pick a fair jury.
It starts on days like today. 3 groups of more than 100 jurors report to the courthouse in Fall River. When they arrive, they're welcomed by the judge, who introduces them to the prosecution, the defense, and the defendant. Prospective jurors then fill out a questionnaire and leave, and for most, that's the end. They're dismissed and won't return to court. But for select few, they'll find out Thursday they've advanced in the process, with the next step an individual interview with Judge Susan Garsh. Attorneys are present, but the conversation isn't public. The judge's goal? To make sure potential jurors are as fair and impartial as possible, something that isn't easy, especially in a case this high profile.
There's a lot of people that will say anything to get on this jury, and you got to look for those. So you might ask questions that the answer is going to be a certain way, and they'll give you another way, and you say, okay, they just want to be on this jury for whatever reason, meaning they've already got a bias.
Later in the process, attorneys will get to excuse jurors up to 18 without cause. The rest can only be disqualified with good reason. The number is eventually reduced to 18 jurors, 6 of whom are alternates, but they won't know that until the end of closing arguments. And so far, more than 700 jurors have already gone through the first step in this process. Hundreds more will go through it again tomorrow. And coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll talk about some of the challenges that the judge and the attorneys face in trying to seat a fair jury in this case. Until then, we're live in Fall River. I'm Adam Bagney, NBC 10 News.
All right, Adam, some good perspective there. Thank you for that. And a reminder, NBC 10 will have complete coverage of the Aaron Hernandez murder trial. Adam will be in court most of the time, helped out by Brian Crandall, and will report on the newest developments each day. We'll also be tweeting updates as they happen, and of course, extensive coverage on turnto10.com.